Hello, everybody. My name is Andres Bolaño Jimenez. You can see it in the Hotmail. I am going to talk about the the problematic with the buses on the streets and the bad public transportation in Costa Rica. The In my focus, the principal problem is in the public transportation. Talking about buses, I am not going to talk about taxis or trains because I think the for taxis I don't have a really good opinion because I don't use the system a lot. I usually don't go with taxis or Uber or anything like that. I just use buses. And for train, I think that Costa Rica is a country too small and two three world country that doesn't have a lot of capital to be using a train system, and the people are not going to use it a lot, in my opinion. So the best solution to the transportation, in my opinion, is the buses, and it's something that Costa Rica needs to improve a lot because they are not in like the same page. All the buses, there are buses like a really good system of buses. Sorry about that. There there's a good system of buses. Like my town buses are really good. They have a big uh, space. They are a good company that manage the buses. But I saw other companies like La 400 in Heredia that doesn't have good buses, and we they have a lot of to improve in that way. Okay. For the buses, the first thing that we have to improve is the streets. There's a big problem with the streets. You can see the difference between like the principal, like the always in San Jose, and another street in San Jose, because they are in state, bad state, yeah. The street is not really good, and that's is going to feel it in in the bus or any transport, any vehicle that you use. That street, it's in bad condition. It's a problem for that kind of stuff. And if you have a streets in bad condition, also the bus stops are in bad condition. Let me see. Okay, this is the bus stop for Heredianas. This one. Um, just saw in the picture, it's not that bad, but if you move the camera in person, you're there, you're going to see the other space that is all dirty, that is like, oh, sometimes it's really bad, okay? Because San Jose is a bad place to be. Um, and almost all the people have to wait in that kind of conditions in the bad streets in the night, something like that. But that's not the topic I am talking about. Talking about bus transportation. Okay, this is a problem too about buses. The public transportation in the bus is like the space. There's not a lot of space to be in there. There are the seats are not very comfortable. Um, there are too many people have to go up and be stand up. Um, that's really bad. I'm not going to tell that. Oh yeah, everybody have to be seat. Yeah, that's not possible. But there's a lot of buses that only pass like 1 hour or 4 hours, like something like that, to go to some places that they are really um visited, or the people travel a lot for that to that places, and the buses system doesn't work right, doesn't doesn't care about the people, and only send like 1 2 buses in 4 hours, and there's a lot of people that have to go to pay extra services to move to that places when the bus the public transportation can manage, can be improved to transport all the people to the places. Okay, let me so I'm not doing a presentation because I don't have the abilities to do it. I don't like it. But okay, this is about the bus stops. There's a lot of people waiting for the buses that only go through like one or two each hour, each 2 hours, and so the people have to wait a lot to the buses, and if they go to other places and they have to be there because if they go to other places they're going to miss his spot in the line. So it's a real big problem because if the bus go through like each 30 minutes or an hour, uh, they don't have to be waiting much time and waste a lot of time. Most of the people, I think, if I were there, I would like to buy a car or a motorcycle just to don't have to wait a lot of time, waste a lot of my time in the line waiting for a bus that is not comfortable. Then sometimes with the congestions in the streets is something else. I think I have a picture of congestions. No, I don't have it. With all the congestions in the streets, they are going to take like 2-3 hours. It's going to place A to place B. It's really annoying, and we don't want on the environment. Don't doesn't like that people are buying cars, buying motorcycles, because that's a lot of CO2 going to the atmosphere. Um, really, we really don't want it. And the taxes in Costa Rica for cars are very expensive and it's not recommended. That's why a lot of people have to go to buses. And if we improve the system to make it better, a lot more people is going to let a car in the house and take the a better, a good bus system that can save a lot of how can I say it? That can be really good to the environment. Okay, this is the something special. So that most of the time in San Jose and some or other places, they really they fix the streets to make it better, but they don't really fix it well. They just like cover the space to fix it for a time. And just you can see it a lot in places like the First Avenue in San Jose for the hospital. There's like always there a hole in the street. In the middle of the street, there's a hole. They they go fix it. At the month you can see it again there, and it's a really popular street. It's is the place. It's just is the spot that all the buses from Alajuela, Heredia, to go to Limon, all the buses go to through the street, and it's really bad. And the Ruca, it's really bad too. Okay, I don't have a timer, so I'm going to. This is a picture about the congestions in the streets. You can see it there. It's in Spanish. You can see that Shepe have a lot of places that are it's a mess going out of San Jose. It's really bad. You can see it here. And I have a picture. This is a picture of the United States, all the streets, but this is San Francisco. Look at that. I am not going to say that you don't have a lot of congestions and stuff like that. They have because there's a lot of people, but they have really good streets and doesn't. It's not like this. you can see the comparison. I'm going to stop the record. I'm going to stop the record. The record. I don't know how much time I was in this. I hope it's 5 minutes. See you. How can I stop it? Things here. Stop.